Hi, I'm Florence from Florence and the Machine, and you're watching Nardwuar's Video Vault.
Nardwuar! 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 Nardwuar!
Who are you?
I'm Florence.
From?
London.
From Florence and the Machine.
Yes, I'm quite scared you're going to hit me in the face with that.
Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, Florence.
Thank you for having me.
I have a gift for you right off the bat.
Really?
Yes, it is a 12-inch single from your friend Pharoahe.
Monch! Oh my god, I love Pharoahe Monch.
What can you tell the people about Pharoahe Monch?
Well, I can't tell you that much about him, just that he's like one of my favourite artists, I think. And Simon Says is one of my favourite songs of all time. Pretty much. When I was like 15, that was pretty much what we were like singing along to. We used to go to this like hip hop club in Covent Garden in London. It was pretty fun.
So I thought something to welcome you to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Kind of you. I love Vancouver. Everyone's so nice.
Florence, I was curious, is it true that you drink stuff that gets thrown up on stage?
What someone gives, I wouldn't drink things that someone had thrown up on stage. But I mean, gives people, sometimes people send me like shots and drink up on stage, but you got to be careful. I mean, I check what it is first.
Because at Tea in the Park you did that, didn't you?
Yes, and in New York actually the other day someone gave me a tequila shot on stage. Tequila equals bruises at the after party because tequila induces much flailing, dancing, and I bruise very easily. So
How do you check if it's okay, Florence? I'm curious.
you just gotta have faith. Gotta have faith in the fans that they're not trying to poison you.
Because I know a band called the Phobics from Camberwell.
Really?
Yes, and the lead singer Tom said he may have given you a ticket to all tomorrow's parties. Do you remember anything about that?
I remember going to all tomorrow's parties. I don't quite remember Tom from the Phobics though. I don't know if he did give me a ticket. But I definitely went one time.
He said that you owes him some money.
I don't think so.
How about the band The Violets? Have you heard of them?
No. Are they from Camberwell too?
Yes, I think they're from Camberwell.
Yeah, I think I just read something about them. The Violets. Are they three girls?
I think it's a girl singer.
I don't know them.
And the Cherry Reds, a punk band.
Wow, this is all Camberwell glitterati. No, I don't know them either. I've got to get back to Camberwell. The scene's back, it seems.
Now, Camberwell, Boris Karloff is from Camberwell.
Oh, really?
And Boris Karloff, famous movie actor Frankenstein, lived in Vancouver for a bit. A connection.
Amazing.
A Camberwell, Vancouver connection, but there's more. You like Pharoahe,
Bulk, yes.
who lived in?
No way.
Yes.
No way. No way. Are you serious?
Yes, she lived in Vancouver.
Picking that up.
No, she lived in Vancouver. Pharoahe Bulk.
I thought you were going to say she lived in Camberwell. I was like, whoa. Oh, I can imagine she lived in... I was about to lose it because I thought Pharoahe Bulk came from Camberwell, but Vancouver's still pretty cool.
But you like Pharoahe, though, the craft. That was important for Florence, right? That was important.
Yeah, huge film for me.
But more Camberwell, Vancouver connections, well, kind of, because you like Hot
Heat?
Yes, who are living in Vancouver.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, they did a really good song with Lightspeed Champion, actually, who's a friend of mine.
Florence, you seem to be fascinated by cutting.
Cutting? What do you mean?
The circumcision of Christ.
No, not particularly. I don't.
Saint Agatha?
Oh, Saint Agatha. What she cut off her own breasts and put them on a plate. I think that was just a real my mum took me to a lot of Italian churches when I was a kid, and I think that was one frieze that sort of stuck with me because it was a pretty violent image.
There's a connection, though, to Florence between cutting nipples and breasts, isn't there?
Why?
Your harpist, didn't he almost have his tits ripped off?
Yeah. He was doing a gig and he thought it would be cool to put bicycle clamps on his nipples to, so they would flash underneath his vest the whole time. And after a while, he was like, oh my God, this is really hurting. But he couldn't stop playing. And this was at the time he's like the punk harpist. He had bright pink hair and these bicycle clips flashing, and he was like, oh, this is really painful, this is really painful. But he kept going all through the whole show. And then when the show ended, he looked down and his whole shirt was soaked in blood. And when he took the clamps off, it was kind of flat. But yeah, he's the rock and roll harpist.
I have another Canadian connection for you, Florence. You love Little House on the
Prairie! Oh my God, that's so cool! Thank you so much.
I'm not sure if this is a gift, but this is Little House on the Prairie. How does this connect to Florence and the Machine?
When I was a kid, I was really obsessed with Little House on the Prairie. And me and my sister used to like make our bunk beds into the house, and then the rest of the room would be the prairie. We would have like a towel for a lake and stuff. But I was like really boring. It sounds wrong.
It's actually signed by Nellie Olson. That's signed by Nellie Olson, but she's not. But she is not on the lunchbox. Nellie, there's Nellie right here. Nellie Olson, there she is. And believe it or not, there's a Canadian connection because her mom was born in Vancouver.
Oh my God.
Nellie Olson's mom was born in Vancouver and was the voice of Casper the Friendly Ghost.
No way.
Nellie Olson's mom was the voice of Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I have some lyrics for you here, Florence, from Nick Cave. Bukowski was a jerk, but Berryman was the best.
Oh, I love John Berryman so much.
What can you tell the people about John Berryman?
John Berryman is one of my favourite poets, and my favourite collection is probably Dream Songs, I think. And he was a very famous sort of quite sort of tragically. He died of drinking, John Berryman, but he is a really just my favourite poet ever. This is wonderful.
Now, I have another book I want to ask you about, Florence, from Florence and the Machine. This particular book right here is called Recollections of Three Reigns.
Yes.
And it's by this guy, Sir Frederick Ponsonby, and he was a personal assistant to basically Lady Gaga, Kanye West, and Jay-Z. Some important people. Now, if you open up this book right here to the mark that I have there, who did the intro to this book right here? Who did the intro?
Oh my God, my grandfather.
I thought that's amazing. Your grandfather did the intro to this book about Lady Gaga, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. What can you tell the people about your grandfather and his writing?
My grandfather was the editor of the Telegraph, which is a newspaper in England, and he also was a journalist. He was actually at the Nuremberg trials. He did a piece on the Nuremberg trials there. So yeah, he's got like a few books. This is amazing. Wow, how crazy.
Florence, winding up here, I have some quotes. Get your pins out.
That's what all the female video directors I work with have been saying to me.
And why is that? That's your legs, right? Your pins?
I think like women, especially female video directors, they're all about showing the legs. Girls love legs.
And Florence, have you thought about playing with any of the other and bands? For instance, you are Florence and the
Machine.
But there's also Adam and his
Ants.
Package. And your nickname is
Flossie.
Flossie, and there is a band called Flossie and the Unicorn.
Oh, that's cute.
Which is amazing, because Miss Pussycat, it's basic music to puppet shows.
Oh, that's so cute.
And Quintron is in the band, the amazing spellcaster Quintron.
Excellent. That's so cute. Music for puppet shows. I like that.
Why should people care about Florence and the Machine? Why should people care, Florence?
Don't have to. I mean, if you come to the show and you like it, you know. It's just about, I think it's about seeing the live show, really, and then you can make up your mind whether you care.
Well, thanks so much, Florence. Keep on rocking in the free world, and doot-doodaloo-doo.
Doot